You're looking live at Madison Square Garden in New York, the venue where Taylor Swift is widely believed to be getting married today to Travis Kelce. I want to apologize earlier for mispronouncing the title of her song. It's apparently You Belong With Me, Not To Me.
Feels so excited in a way that it's like a family wedding.
Oh my gosh, all the Taylor Swift, all the Swifties out here rooting her on. Come on, she's gonna be a bride.
We are huge Taylor Swift fans. We're here for the summer interning, and we've seen all the buzz about her wedding, rehearsal dinner being here tonight, and so we thought, why not come stop by and see what we could see?
She's the biggest thing, honestly, in America. Like, she is our royalty.
Yeah.
She's our queen. She's everything. And honestly, we're just so happy that she found the love of her life. And he's also such a big deal that, like, it feels like a royal wedding to us.
Full disclosure, I'm not super into it. However, the lady with the New York accent has sold me now. We're getting ready. We've got some major clues on what it all might look like as well. I'm joined now by Trisha Kindleman, the one who pointed out to me that I got the song name wrong. And Kris Reyes is joining us from New York. Kris, I want to start with you. There's a lot to talk about here. Let's start with preparations being underway, all the security in place. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything about the lyrics, Mark. I was going to let it go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's start with it's okay. It's okay. Luckily for you, there are no Swifties here to swarm the camera. I want to start with the preparation, so the fun stuff. First, on the south side of Madison Square Garden, we are now seeing a massive tent where presumably 1,000 of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding guests will be arriving later this afternoon. And then as for other preparations, last night we saw the garden lit up in pink with pink curtains, or is it a lavender haze? We don't know. And then yesterday we were here as well, and ground crews round the clock were working, unloading equipment, flowers, lobster, drinks, and then an NYPD officer, as if this is not blatant enough, Mark, was carrying some kind of document, and it was very clearly seen that the front cover said Taylor and Travis's wedding preparation. So that is what's happening this morning. Let's talk security. I mean, is there a castle in there with a balcony where she can stand in summer air, Mark? We don't know, because this arena is the Fort Knox of sports arena. In fact, my theory is that Taylor Swift is really paying for that concrete lid of Madison Square Garden, so there will be no aerials of this celebration. And if anybody watching has ever been to the garden, they know how secure it is to get inside. There's all sorts of VIP entrances, underground garages, so we are not going to see the entrances of this big wedding celebration. We've also seen NYPD surrounding the building, quite a heavy presence. Yesterday we saw National Guard walking around. Now that could just be additional security presence to this area, which is already pretty secure, because remember, this is sitting on top of Penn Station. I don't think you can find a Taylor Swift lyric that gave the Easter egg that she is going to get married above a bus station, but here we are.
It all makes sense now, because I was wondering, why didn't she just rent an actual castle? And now we know why, the security aspect that Kris explained. I want to ask you, Trisha, do we know who's going to be there? Well, first off, if this is even, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, it could be some other Travis and Taylor. Right?
Another Travis and Taylor, another Tavis, sure.
Do we know who's going to be there?
Well, there have been some spottings already of people in and around Manhattan connected to this alleged wedding. We've seen Donna Kelce, Travis's mother, Mama Kelce, is in town. She landed just a day or two ago. There's also been spottings of Lena Dunham, one of her longtime friends, and rumored bridesmaid Selena Gomez is also in the city. We know that. But Kris, you were there. You were in New York. Tell us what you're hearing from the people on the ground. I can imagine it's just so buzzy and vibey right now.
Trisha, we're not going to see anything. I mean, I think that's actually the genius of this wedding celebration, even though some people are scratching their head, like, why would you get married in a sports arena? But we are, standing right in front of Madison Square Garden. And I can tell you, the starting five of the New York Knicks could walk into that garden and we would not see them. The other part of this is New Yorkers just don't care. I mean, if you kind of look around me, it's business as usual. It's the usual morning commute. It could be King Charles or Queen Latifah standing on the street, and New Yorkers would be like, you know what? this happens on a daily basis. But I'll tell you, we did talk to some Swifties who are pretty excited, pretty happy for the couple. Have a listen to what they said.
For someone who does so much for others to just enjoy her wedding at such a safe venue where you could secure safety, I feel like that's her number one priority at the end of the day. So wherever it's at, it's going to be beautiful.
You know, they're American royalty, so, you know, king and queen. We're no kings, but they're the king and queen.
Mark and Trisha, I'll tell you what I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing any protests, so there isn't a lot of anger around the fact that these streets have been closed off for this massive wedding. I'm also not seeing a significant presence of Swifties. They're just not here. Usually, they swarm any location where Taylor Swift is supposed to show up. I don't know if you remember this. Mark, you might not, given that you're not reading a Swiftie to me, but she showed up at her friend's wedding a couple years ago in New Jersey just as a guest, and fans swarmed that small boutique hotel in New Jersey, and we're certainly not seeing that kind of presence. Mind you, these celebrations are not supposed to get underway until later this afternoon, so some Swifties may show up a little bit later. My theory is maybe they're just at home waiting for the wedding album / documentary to come out. But we'll keep you updated as things change on the ground here.
Yeah, well, my theory is that the Swifties aren't there because they want to, they want to give her some space, and the anti-Swifties aren't there because they don't want to face the Swifties' rage.
Well, and there is a chance, too. I know there was extra security around her apartment as well, and so that could also be the gathering ground for the Swifties, hoping to maybe catch a sight of the bride.
We'll see. Kris, it's going to be a long day for you there. Thank you so much for joining us. Trisha Kindelman, thank you so much for your insight.
You.
I need all the help I can get, apparently.
We'll get it right.
You're watching Morning Live.